All right, we are back with the Creative Club career mode. So in this episode, we're playing two huge games. We got Norwich and Watford, the two top teams in the championship back to back. So those are going to be some very, very tough games. We're going to get through November and December in this episode. We also might look at two players in this episode, a few players, though we could potentially even sign in this episode. We currently sit in 7th in the championship. You know, it's been a decent start. I would like for us to climb in those playoff spots though in this episode. So as usual, drop a like if you guys want to keep seeing this series daily. Let's see if we can keep trying to get close to 1,000 likes each episode. And also hit the sub button down below if you have not. All right, first comment. Connor Small is unhappy about his contract, and after seeing his good performance in today's episode, I think he deserves a wage boost. Yes, so when this video is uploaded, as you see this episode, there will be a poll on the community tab about what you think we should do with Connor Small. Do we keep him or should we sell him? So that poll should be live. Now the poll, I'm going to make the final decision, but I want to see the numbers. I want to see what you guys think because you guys seem very split in the comments. A lot of you guys want us to sell him. A lot want us to keep him. So I want to see the numbers and we will decide loosely based off that vote. Very loosely though, I'll say. And if we decide to keep him, we'll give him a contract because this guy wants a lot of money and I only want to pay that if we know we're going to keep him. And then don't put Small and striker when simming games because obviously he's playing out of position. Yeah, I kind of noticed that when we played Small at striker in those sim games, we kind of struggled a little bit. So from now on in sim games, we're going to play Reeves up top. But in played games, Small will be striker pretty much, or slash center forward. And the last comment, you have to sign center back in January. Yeah, I think probably our most needed position is a decent center back above like 70. So in January for sure, we're gonna look for that. And hey, we might even look at it in this episode. We'll see. All right, so we currently have a scout in Ivory Coast in England. We're gonna send our third scout. He's back. We are gonna send him to Italy for 3 months, and we're gonna try defensive minded. I saw one comment saying to try this, so we'll see if it works out. 3 months defensive minded from Italy. We'll see what Theodore Langley brings back. And also, we have a disgruntled player on our team. So Rory Kendall, he's a cam. He was here in the team when we started this save, and we're not playing him. The man is not very happy, and I don't think he's that great. And his value is 1 million, so we're gonna try and sell him. It's for a player who literally only played 3 games. I think, yeah, we could definitely probably do a bit of business by selling Kendall and using that money elsewhere. And also, I'm gonna make Jonathan Lico. I would say Jonathan Lico into a right wing. I feel like that's probably where he'll play for the most part. All right, scouting report from England. This is of course our new and improved 1.7 million scout, and honestly he has not brought back anything this time around. I feel like my luck with youth players is so bad. I can't remember the last time I found a youth player like valued over 1.2 million maybe. I feel like I have the worst luck. All right, what about in the Ivory Coast? Not very good. Not very good. This guy in Ivory Coast has brought back nothing. He's on vacation. We're paying him just to chill. But okay, first game is against Millwall. We are going to sim this with the first team. First game episode. Do me proud. Make me proud, team. And it's going to be a 2-2 draw. Minus scores twice. I mean, against Millwall, I would like a little bit better, but I mean, hey, at least it's not a loss. And next game is Bristol City. They're in 4th, so they've had a pretty decent start. We're down in 11th, but we do have a game in hand. So if we win this, we would probably jump up to maybe 6th over Brentford. If we lose it, we're going to fall back in the pack a little bit. So this is actually a very big game that we probably need to win. So Kensington, Bristol City to start the episode. Full first team, strongest 11. This is actually a big game. All right, Connor Small, further at striker, our little version of Erling Haaland. He was probably the best player in the last episode, so we'll see what he can do in this one. All right, Suade into Tom Carroll, into Lico. Lico has come very far out. He's supposed to be a right winger. He's drifted so far out. I'm not against it though. Trying to find the space. Green into Lico. Okay, Green, I wanted to take a little touch and play to Lico. We did not do that. We're having a team of like high 60s, low 70 players in the championship. I feel like we've not done bad. We've not done bad in our first 16 games in the league. Can we not concede while I'm trying to praise my team? Thankfully, that's a block. You know, this team is not great. We got a few decent players, but team as a whole is not that great. I feel like we've done decent so far. Can we not concede though? That's Suade with the block, and that's going to be a volley. That's the second block. And this game is started off all Bristol City. Oh no, Mina is down with an injury. That is not something we need to see. He's probably our best player overall. That's the last player I want to get injured. Literally the last player. When they got to come off like this and there's a cutscene, that's usually not a good sign. That's heartbreaking. Do we do Connor, Thor, Obasanjo, or Reeves? Honestly, I think Obasanjo. And we will swap. Actually, let's keep him on the left. Man, that could hurt our season indefinitely if that's a bad injury. So we'll find out after this game. That is not good to see though. If we ever needed someone to step up right now, it is Connor Small. And honestly, if he's out for a long time, that the whole idea of keeping Connor Small becomes much more likely. Like we lose Mina and we sell Small, that would be 2 players that would be very sorely missed. And that's a good through ball. Bristol City look like the first team that's probably going to score in this game. But so far, defending has held up, although that's going to be a handball by Fletcher. That is unfortunate. Why isn't Lamb in? Is Lamb not in? Is he still on Finland duty? I forgot. All right, Obasanjo, we need you to step up. We need some of these guys to step up. Lico. Give it to Green. Give it to Green. Give it to him. He's taken out. Oh, I wasn't going to play it back to him, but he was absolutely taken out. Was that like not a foul? I don't know what I just saw. All right, we're having a bit better spell here, although we've not really looked like we had the killer pass yet. Green, once again, can't get it to... Okay, what is that second pass? Both those passes were terrible. All right, Green, that's a great ball to Carroll. Carroll is going to try to hit Connor Small. He does hit him. And Connor Small, what a volley. That ball by Carroll was perfection. That was beautiful, and Small finishes it. Like, look at this pass by Carroll. It is just beautiful. Oh, that's perfection from a 68 rated midfielder. And then Small does the job at striker, and we're 1-0 up. I would say probably against the run of play, although we've had a better spell of about maybe 15 minutes-ish. And we get one more attack for halftime. Does not look like it. They might actually. Come on, going to halftime, 1-0 up. It would be perfect. Ref, blow the whistle. How does he not blow the whistle there? There we go. All right, 1-0 first half, not bad. Although everyone in this team is currently thinking about our best player, Mina, and hoping the injury is not bad. Man, that could really change this season a lot. I mean, Bristol have looked like scoring, and they might at some point, but okay, that's so awkward. Neil, just clear it. That was so awkward and just so shaky defending-wise. Was that not handball by them? I feel like that could have been handball on that player, but Marinovic should have that, and he does. All right, Powell. Play a good ball to Lico. It's honestly a beautiful ball, but that was good defending. Try this again. Lico with a little bit of room. He's not the best at crossing, though. Gonna play it into Green. Green, okay. What kind of spin was that from Green? Green is not having a good game. I'll say that. He's not having a great game in the midfield. Still, we need to keep defending, and thankfully that was offside. All right, Green, you had a little bit of a stinker, so Willick is on for Green in the midfield. I feel like despite us being on the back foot, team has not played that bad. And we could maybe do something here. Lico up to Connor Small. That works. It's going to be Powell with a cross. Connor Small gets to it. Look, that was a great header from Small. Actually using that 6'3" height. You know what? Corner swung in. Why not? Okay, Small is taking the corner. I need to put him into the box. I want him to score the corner, not actually cross it in. Papa Suwade wins it. And the shot. Oh, I felt good about that one. It is not going to go in, though. All right, defense, you're a little bit we're a little bit misorganized there, but... we do break out of it. The defending has not been terrible. It looks very shaky, but it hasn't been the worst in this game. And now Obasanjo, he needs support. Connor Small, you need to be the one going on a run. Obasanjo, play it through to Small. Obasanjo with the skill, and Connor Small with the shot. Okay, Connor Small has literally hit the post more than any other player that I've ever used. That was such a good move. He just hits the post almost every episode, it feels like. All right, Odazawi for Carroll, because he's a little bit rinsed. Maybe we should is Odazawi better at center back? He actually is, so let's do that. And then we're going to do Thorpe for Lico. Actually, we're out of subs because I forgot Mina. I mean, we are basically known at this point as 1-0 FC. Once again, it's late in the game, and we have a 1-0 lead, and we're defending it with our lives. I mean, it's just every game at this point. And they've looked pretty good in this game, so it'd be probably unkind for them not to score. But we're going to try and not let them score, obviously. Okay, this is not good. This feels not good. Hilton, I need you to recover. I need you to recover. You're playing CDM now. That is a good cross in, and why do we let him just shoot? Marinovic, what an amazing save. We got 2 minutes. Defend this corner, get the ball, and we might be good. That's going to be in. It's going to be out by Connor Small. Connor Small, you better sprint. I need to see a full-out sprint from Connor Small here. Oh, that's to Suwade. Suwade, you take it. Just take it. Give it to Obasanjo. Back to Suwade. We might be good. We might be good. Okay, hold it. Okay, that is a 1-0 win. Another just 1-0 win. But you know what? It's 3 points at the end of the day. I think we barely defended well enough to actually earn the 3 points. Very evident by the 1-0 scoreline. Now, hopefully Mina is not out for long, although I am not optimistic about this injury. Oh man, player injured. He's confirmed injured. For how long? Mina is out for... That's literally the worst injury in the game. At least one of them. Linton Mina is out with a ACL. What did he tear his ACL? He's going to be out for 7 months? Mina is out for the rest of the season. I cannot believe that. That's our best player right there. Oh, that changes things so much. Man, that is literally the worst possible injury we could have gotten. Kendall is hopefully sold, but oh my, that just changes things so much. He's literally our best player. Man, I can't think of a player that would be worse getting injured. He's probably the worst player in this team that could have got injured. So our Moroccan free agent striker might actually get a chance now, but that changes things a lot. Like, we just lost Mina. I'm not sure if we can give up Small this season. After an injury like that, I'm not sure we can. Like, that is insanely rough. Like, now we have no left winger. I mean, Obasanjo, Thorpe, Reeves can all maybe play there, but you just can't replace Mina, and that's horrible. So we got 5.1 million to spend, 40K in the wages. All right, so we did think a center back is probably the thing we need the most in January. Now it's almost like we really could use a winger too. I mean, there's some players that are cheaper, like Nathan Holland. Could be decent on the wing. We could sign Augustine, a free agent. We could sign him up just for extra attacking depth now. I mean, we could try to go after Cole Palmer. We could try. We'd have to pay at least what, probably 23,000 in the wages, but he could be the minor replacement on loan, maybe. And there is also Gareth Bale. Now, I did say Bale was unrealistic, but you guys, I saw a few comments saying that he's linked to Cardiff City, obviously being in Wales. Isn't that the capital of Wales? I don't even know. If Mina would have got injured, I probably wouldn't even think about it. I would not do this. But the fact that he is, and the fact that Gareth Bale is still a free agent, it might be something we actually think about. Let me know what you think about in the comments though. I mean, Gareth Bale in the championship, he's one of my favorite players. I think he's way better than the championship, but I don't know. There's also Reece Nelson here. Reece Nelson could be a decent replacement as well, at least for an injury purpose, because I think he is pretty solid. He's probably in the Cole Palmer department in terms of price and in terms of wages though. So there are some things to heavily think about. And on top of that, we do need another center back too. All right, first game after the Mina injury against Rotherham. Let's do Aziz in the midfield. And we will quick sim this one. This game is going to be it's going to be another 1-1 draw. Come on, we got to win these games. Next one is Preston. The team was very tired, so we're rotating for this game. Come on, at home against Preston, we got to get a win here. We need a win. We desperately need a win. It's going to be another 2-2 draw. Why are we drawing every game now? Okay, Rory Kendo has been sold. That's 700,000 to the budget, and Liko is ready to turn into a right winger, I said, right? Yeah, so he's going to be a right winger. Pretty much where he's going to play for now on. Man, these draws are starting to hurt though. We're still in 8th. We really should be in the playoff spots right now, but we're in 8th. And scouting info from England, 34 overall. What are we getting? Okay, this guy looks good. Matthew Wild. He looks decent. We'll sign him up. I was about to say, what are we getting in these scouting reports? Italy. First one, Italy. Could be decent. Second guy, no. Third guy, no. Fourth guy, no. And last guy, no. This guy could be okay though. We'll look. All right, Matthew Wild, England, CDM, 5'11", pace, physical, and defending. I mean, with 49 passing, 49 dribbling, he looks like a center back. He's 5'11", so like not the tallest, but not the shortest. He probably could still play center back, so we're gonna probably change him into that. And then Enzo Conti, they're like the same exact player almost. Literally, they're the same exact player. Same for him. Into a center back because his technical stats look terrible. Those are two identical players though. All right, Ivory Coast, Frank Ala. We're gonna sign him up, even though his potential is not the greatest, but I want to see what he looks like. He is a center mid, 5'10", 16. He's a center mid that looks like a cam or a winger, not a center mid. The 48 shooting though does not look great. I'm not sure about him. All right, Kensington Reading. Can we get a win, please? We please get a win. I might change the formation if we draw this. I might change it. Yeah, 1-1 draw again. Why are we drawing every single game now? I mean, at least we're not losing, but oh man, these draws are starting to hurt. I don't know if we should try the 4-3-3 flat maybe. Honestly, I don't know because we have 2 CDMs. We're playing the next game anyways, so we'll think about that later. But we're in 8th. We are 1 point off 6th, which is good. But we really should be in like 3rd or 4th right now. And our next 2 games are Watford and Norwich. All right, so we take a trip to Carroll Road, facing the team in first. I mean, them and Watford basically have automatic promotion pretty much locked up. We should be in the playoffs, but the draws are hurting us. We're gonna see what we can do against probably arguably the best team in this league. Oh, I mean, the draws, Mina's injury, this has not gone great so far in this episode. And I'm heavily thinking about Gareth Bale. I mean, he would be instant help. We would not have to spend a lot of the transfer budget on a winger. We could pick him up and then spend that money on a decent center back, and that'd be 2 positions we desperately need. Probably the only 2, I think. So we'll see. Although I do feel like you guys might not want to sign Gareth Bale though. Probably want to see your guys' comments before we even think about that. All right, ball to Connor Small. To Carroll to Liko. Oh, Liko was in there. Carroll's getting sandwiched. He needs some help. I think that really does change the Connor Small decision as well. Like, I'm still going to do the vote. We're still going to look at the vote in the poll, but for us to lose Mina for 7 months and sell Connor Small would be 2 just crazy drastic changes. Obasanjo though. Oh, that should have been onside. How was it not onside? That must have been so close. I'm not sure if we could lose Small and Mina at the same time, so we'll see. Why is it always, it's either I'm playing good in play games and the team is doing terrible in sim games, or it's the opposite. I'm playing terrible and the team is winning in sim games. Why can't we both just click at the same exact time? And I also think I'm not playing Lamb again. I think I forgot to put Lamb into the starting 11 again. All right, Tom Carroll, pretty good block. And okay, that Josh Sargent just took out Obasanjo. Like, he didn't just take him out. He just clattered him. All right, Tom Carroll. Can we play? Okay, that is, Tom Carroll and Connor Small have a little connection going because that was a great ball too. This does not look good. This looks like good. Oh, they're going to score. Oh, thankfully, he is offside. They should have scored right there. That's going to be a decent ball. We're caught out again. This looks like a good move. And Josh Sargent is going to track it back. Marinovic, Powell actually does so well to keep that in. And Marinovic continues to be probably our best player of the season. He has been so good at that keeper spot. And Green to Obasanjo. It's not the best ball. I don't think I trust Obasanjo to cross it. Okay, I do there. Because Small is in some space, and Connor Small has put it into the back of the net. What a good ball from Obasanjo. And once again, Connor Small playing the striker role perfect. Doesn't have great strength. Doesn't have good heading accuracy, but he has done well in this episode. And Obasanjo, 62 rated. What a little cross. And he's unmarked. He's got to score that, and he does. Connor Small, this is your time with mine out. This is literally Connor Small's time. All right, second half begins. We're 1-0 up against team in first place. I mean, I don't know what else I could ask for so far. It has been pretty decent. All right, Powell is got some space here. We're going to cross it in, and not the greatest cross. Although I do feel more confident crossing to Small now that he's put a few chances away. All right, good clearance by Powell. Out to Lecco. Swing it to Green. Connor Small is going to make that run. We got Obasanjo. Can Connor Small feed Obasanjo this time? He actually should have. Obasanjo could have got in a better spot for that. But the keeper is out. Tim Krul came all the way out for that, and that shot wasn't even on target. That rebound. What kind of weirdness is there? And Connor Small wins the ball. Okay, this is just chaos. Green. Oh, that was going to be such a good ball to Small, too. That was a chaotic little sequence. And Carroll will clean that pass up pretty easily. Okay, that Obasanjo has started his run a little bit too early there. And now we need to defend this, and Hilton's trying to. I feel like I really should have played Lamb. I don't know why I forgot to put him back in starting 11. But so far, we have not been, we haven't missed him too much. Okay, Obasanjo is holding off everyone. He's had a good game coming in for Mina. He's had a very good game. Carroll. Good first touch. Pace is going to slow down a little bit. Connor Small gets back on side, takes the shot, drags it a bit wide. Connor Small through to Lecco. We need a goal here. We need a goal. Oh, that touch was so heavy, and it got so close to Tim Krul. Why was that touch so heavy? That is a good ball to Max Aarons. Very good ball. Pretty sure he just handled the ball, but they're not going to even call it. It's going to go back. That's a cross in. Oh, that's such a good cross, and Rashidza misses it. Probably really should have scored that. All right, we're going to bring on our Moroccan free agent, Bahari. I want to try him out on the left wing, although he's probably more of a striker. How tall is he? He's 5'11". And we're going to do Douglas Jack and also Aziz for Green. I mean, we're 1-0 lead FC and currently have a 1-0 lead with 15 minutes. It's how original by us. Can we seal this? Oh, that's a great ball. Connor Small to possibly seal the win against the team in first place, and we've done it, I think. Connor Small, 2 goals against Norwich, and I feel like we've been the better team in this game. Like, I expected a much stronger Norwich side, but Obasanjo played great, and Connor Small is taken over. In the absence of Mina, he is absolutely taken over. Just don't let them score here and make it a game. Don't let them get one back. We finally have a 2-0 lead. Can we actually keep it for once? I mean, we lose our best player and we beat the first team in the league. I mean, that would be a statement win. Lecco. What kind of pass was that? I think it's actually Lecco. I heard the announcer call him Lecco. Maybe it's actually Lecco. I've been calling him Lecco. I feel like Lecco is a bit cooler. But, I mean, Jonathan to Connor Small. Bahari. Okay, that was supposed to go to Bahari. It works, though. Douglas Jack into Connor Small. Connor Small. It's a decent spot. This shot is ambitious, and it's over the net. Hey, 2-0 against this quite possibly the strongest team in the league. I am absolutely ecstatic with that win. And what a statement by Connor Small to score 2 in the absence of Mina too. All right, so we jump up into 6th, which is nice. Well, we play Watford next. Now they're in first. So once again, we face the team that's in first. And I mean, hey, we beat Norwich. I believe we can beat Watford too, although probably a bit better. All right, Lamb is finally back in the team. Aziz starts for Carroll. Let's do Thorpe for Obasanjo, and we're gonna start with this team. I'm telling you, it's either we're playing good and the sim results are bad, or the opposite. So we got to carry the team right now in the played games because the sim results are not looking good. But this win could get us closer to maybe the 4th playoff spot, which is, I mean, as best as where we can get right now. And the confidence with this team is booming right now. And Connor Thorpe in on goal. And Connor Thorpe, the Youth Academy product, has just scored the first goal of the game. Man, him and Obasanjo are both the same rating, but they both are like so good, even at 62, 63. They feel like really good in game. Connor Small just dinks a little pass to him, and Connor Thorpe takes this very, very well. I mean, the keeper probably should be saving that, but we're not gonna be too mad about that. 6 minutes in, we are 1-0 up. Can the sim form just carry over to the actually, can the played form carry over to the sim form? Okay, don't let them score after we just scored a great goal in a big game. That is deflected and it goes over the net. That is a corner sent in, and little Connor Thorpe. I mean, he looks little. I don't know how tall he is though. He might be like 5'7"-ish. A decent clearance. That's gonna be another good ball, and Hilton needs to get that. Mrninovic, you will get it instead. I can't believe how good Mrninovic is. He should not be this good for being a 70 rated keeper, but the man is actually amazing. Oh my, we just survived that. Very luckily, I would say. It's a little ball over the top to Dennis. Dennis is a very good player. Obviously, we used him in the Villa series at the end. He was very decent. That's going to be a good ball in, though. And a very good header. Mrninovic equal to it once again. Corner in once again. Powell. Pretty good clearance. We need to relieve this pressure, though. Otherwise, they are going to score if we don't get this ball out. Lico, good ball to Powell. Powell got a little bit of pace. Okay, Connor Small might be in a decent spot. It's going to go to Connor Thorpe instead. That is a good-looking volley. It just goes off the Watford player. We got the dual Connors in the front three, and they're playing pretty good. Lico, he's in, but the keeper is going to come out all the way out for that. Okay, that's a good header by Thorpe, and now we might have numbers here, although they're going to recover pretty well. But Connor Small's got the pace. He's got the pace. How much pace does he have? Our little English Holland, what do you got? That's pretty good pace. Lico might be in, Lico could be in, but the keeper is going to come out once again for it. Once again, facing a team that's got to be way better than us. And it really does feel like we're holding our own. At least as of now, things could change rapidly with a cross. That cross is sent in, and Mrninovic is there for it. Aziz to Connor Thorpe to Connor Small. Thorpe is making his run. He might be in. He's not going to be in. Oh. That's a little bit of mistake. And Connor Thorpe on the rebound. Connor Thorpe has 2 goals against Watford. He just earned that with pure hustle. It was a mistake by the center back and the keeper at the same time. The center back just misplays it, and then the keeper, the rebound is right at him. The youth academy prospect has got 2 goals against the best team in the league. You cannot write this stuff, and that is probably going to end a beautiful first half performance. This series is so funny. We can go from struggling one episode to the next episode playing amazing. It's just so inconsistent. I mean, second half begins. Connor Thorpe is on a hat trick. Did not think I'd be saying that in this game. That is a very good looking corner, and Leko is going to clear that. What is that ball? How does that work? That just looks so awkward. As long as we keep them out, we will be good in this game. Just don't let them score 1 and make this a game again. We got to keep this 2-goal advantage, and that was not a good ball going forward. And they're pressing a little bit. I am about to get very nervous. Okay, this space was all there. I meant to head that to what I believe Leko was making the run. There was so much space. And now that's going to be in a King, and Josh King is going to play that wide. Wow. Maybe teams are underestimating us. Wait a second. Connor Small is injured now. Okay, I am about to be very upset. It's not an injury where he's forced off, but if he's injured too, like, how unlucky can we get? Hopefully he runs it off. All right, I mean, he's still injured, hasn't run it off yet, but hopefully in the next few seconds he will. Otherwise, I am going to be very, very upset. All right, Lico to Connor Thorpe, heads it back to Green, and man, Small is still injured. Man, we might have to take him off. Hopefully, if he is injured, it's not a big one. Oh, we just can't lose Connor Small. We just can't. Reeves on for him. We cannot lose him. Thorpe is tired, so we'll bring on Obazanjo. And then we will do Douglas Jack for Suwade. We cannot lose Connor Small and Mina. It cannot happen. All right, Reeves, you haven't played that much in a while, but he's on. Luckily, we're 2-0 up, so all we got to do is just board up shop, and this should be a win. Just don't even let them back in this game. That's a good ball. That's a good shot. And that's a great goal by Watford. It's a good shot. So 10 minutes, they have made this a game once again. But Connor Small injury has definitely hurt the team's morale a little bit. But 10 minutes, we got to hold this lead. This needs to be a win. The sim form has been so bad. This needs to be a win. Okay, they're not pressing like crazy, so we're trying to play this smartly. Not anything too crazy. Ball to Douglas Jack. Okay, that was a terrible pass by me. That was horrendous. We got to win this by defending, though. We got 2 minutes. Come on, boys. Boys, stay strong. Stay strong. This would be such a good win. Powell, great interception. And honestly, that should be it. And that is it. So 2 goals by our Youth Academy product, Connor Thorpe, gives us the win against Watford. 2 wins against the 2 best teams in the league. Although there's a lot of cloudiness with the potential Connor Small injury that is making me feel very uneasy. So we're going to find out if he actually is injured. Oh, I can't do this again. Player injured. I cannot do this. Small injury worries fans. Connor Small is going to be out for 5 days. Thank you. Oh, that could have been so much worse. 5 days is nothing. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better. Okay, center mid to a right wing in the youth academy goes up to a 59. He actually looks like he could be decent. He looks pretty well rounded. So he might be decent. Okay, we got a few more games to sim, and Connor Small is gonna be out for this one game, which sucks. But I don't know if we should change formation. Someone said the 4-3-3 attack, which usually is pretty good in sims. So, you know, we'll try it. So pretty much the same lineup, but the 4-3-3 attack. Without Connor Small though, it's gonna be a little bit tough. We'll see what we can do. Rotherham, they're in 22nd, and it will be another draw. What is that? Like 5 draws in this episode alone? And then the 2 CDMs we found up to a center back, 57. I mean, not the best. And the other guy, to a center back, goes to a 55. Not the best, to be honest. All right, Connor Small is back, but I don't want to risk his injury getting worse. I mean, he says he's fine, and he looks fine, so actually he'll play. So 4-3-3 with Connor Small. Let's get in Fletcher for Neil. And we will rock with this. Can we please get a win? Millwall, this game, it's gonna finally be a 2-1 win. Small and Lamb score. All right, Inter Miami want Moss. We're just gonna accept this because we need to sell him. His contract is expiring, and I am not gonna pay him wages that he wants. And Moss has been sold. Perfect. Okay, so we're currently at December 24th, Christmas Eve. We're gonna end it here. There's still 3 games in the month. We're gonna sim these in the next episode, but there is a potential free agent that we could sign in the next episode. That is Gareth Bale. Like I said, I would not have entertained this if Mina did not get injured, but the fact that he's a free agent, he's right there. He'd only cost us like maybe 18,000 in the wages. He'd be an immediate replacement for Mina, which you'd be the best player in the team other than Connor Small. But I'm not sure how you guys feel about it. But if you guys thought it was a good idea to sign Bale, I don't want to sim further and have him sign to another team, just like Juan Jesus did. So we're going to stop here. I feel like the plan in January is to sign one player to replace Mina. Could be, I mean, Cole Palmer, Reece Nelson. It'd be tough with the money. Gareth Bale would obviously be the easiest option because he's a free agent. Could be Augustine, could be Odobeko. These guys could be like temporary replacements. Holland could be too. So one of them. And then also we are going to try and sign a center back, although I feel like the defense has actually picked it up in this episode a lot. It's gave me a little bit of confidence. If we could find someone that's like in the low 70s that we can maybe loan in, like Branthwaite, for example. Okay, we can't loan him in, but it would be good if we could find a low 70s center back that is loan listed and has a decent wage. Could be a Almerigic, how do you say that? But could be him. A player like that I think would be pretty good. There's also this guy, Dominic Iorfa from Sheffield Wednesday. He's only valued at 1.9. He's 72 rated, 27. He actually doesn't look bad. Like, he looks like he'd be a pretty decent option. I mean, wages are pretty low and the value is pretty low. So if we wanted to get a better center back permanently, he could be a good option. There's a lot of comments I see for Kochap, but I mean, he's valued at 10 to 16 million. We just can't really afford that. We could try. We'll maybe try, but that would be a lot of money to try and buy it. Phil Jones, I mean, 3.238. If he was willing to take a huge wage cut, he could be an option too. And like I said, the Mina's injury, selling Small at this point seems like not the right thing to do. The poll is still going to be on the community tab. We're going to take a look at the numbers, what you guys think. I want to get a good reading on what you guys think for this series, if we should sell Connor Small at some point or if we should keep him for the whole entire series. So that poll is going to be up still, but I'm not sure that decision we made this season because of Mina's injury. Maybe that decision will be pushed to next season. I'm not sure. We'll see. So we're ending the episode in 5th, which honestly, that's a pretty good spot to be in considering the sim results. We played so good in this episode. It's just clouded by the Mina injury and then the sim draws. And this season just got a bit more interesting. So leave in the comments if you think we should go after Gareth Bale. Any other wingers you think we should sign instead of him? Because we're going to need to put together a plan for the next episode in January. But as always, drop a like if you enjoyed. Let's try to keep hitting 1,000 likes on these episodes. We're getting closer to 48,000 subs. So hit the sub button down below if you've not. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you have a great day.